Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if you're new. I'm Scarlet Siren. You can call me Scarlet. Today we are reacting to something that has been very, very highly requested. I hope you all are ready. We are about to dive back into the wonderful catalog of our very dear Mother Cain, Ethel herself. And today we are listening to the EP Inbred. Now, I don't know if this is part of the Preacher's Daughter portion of the Ethel Cain cinematic universe. I don't think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that it is something totally separate. Maybe? Possibly? Let me know. Anyway, I've heard really, really good things about this, so let's just get right into it. The first track, I'm very interested to hear because it has a feature, and that track is called Michelle Pfeiffer. And I'm very curious as to why we have a track named after a very prolific 90s actress, but let's just get right into it. This is the album Inbred, track 1, Michelle Pfeiffer by Ethel Cain, featuring Lil Aaron. I'm curious. I am so curious. Let's get into this. Oh, hit the ground running. Okay. What is she not ready for? Oh. Okay, let me just pause that for a moment. The lyrics are very stereotypically Ethel, but I still have yet to figure out what this has to do with Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm still a little fuzzy on that one. That being said, this track, most bands, if they have been around long enough, most bands or artists, whichever the case may be, they develop a certain sound where you could hear one of their songs and probably be like, okay, I know that that is a song by this particular person. For example, if I am listening to my radio, which admittedly does not happen very often anymore, and I hear AC/DC come on the radio, I might not know what song it is, but I instantly know that it is AC/DC. And I don't even like AC/DC that much, mainly because all of their music sounds the same, and there's just no variety there. But that's typical for most artists. You could hear a song by, say, Flyleaf, and you would be like, oh, okay, that's a Flyleaf song. Or Florence and the Machine, you hear a track and you immediately know, okay, that's Florence. Although, I will say this, I heard a song once that was playing in a restaurant, and I thought that it was Florence and the Machine, and it was not. It was an entirely different artist. Um, Still very, very, very good though, but I was very confused. But for the most part, you can hear a song and think, okay, this is a song by this particular artist. Now, you do occasionally get artists that like to change up their sound a lot. Case in point, Taylor Swift. Now, recently, she has started to go back to her pop roots, but there for a while, she was doing the indie thing, which I absolutely loved. And for a while, you could maybe hear one of her songs and be like, whoa, that's not the Taylor that I'm used to. Doesn't really sound like her, but okay, it's Taylor. Ethel, immediately you hear a song and you think to yourself, that's Ethel Cain. Like, she just has a certain sound that you immediately know who you're listening to. And I love that. I love that cohesiveness. But at the same time, Ethel is not afraid to change up her sound. For instance, Ptolemaea and American Teenager. Completely, wildly different songs, wildly different sounds. But at the same time, they also have very strong similarities. You still would think, okay, yes, this is Ethel. So that cohesiveness, English is hard today. I'm sorry. That cohesiveness is still there, but you're not getting bored with it like I do with AC/DC. And that's, I think, I hear this track and I think, yes, this is Ethel. And I love it. Let's get back into this. I am not familiar with the artist that is featured. And I keep getting distracted because there is quite a bit of, not necessarily reverb, but it sounds almost like auto-tune. And I think that's a stylistic choice. I don't think it is to disguise the fact that he might not be hitting the right pitches. I think that it is done to give the song a certain vibe, which I am not opposed to, but it is kind of distracting. I like that harmony. I love Ethel's background vocals there. Who hasn't been there and done that? Okay. I think honestly the vocal mixing is a bit too loud here. I usually don't say that, but the vocals kind of overpower everything else. Like, I know that there's instrumentation behind these vocals, but I can't hear it. The only thing I can hear is the drum beat. Now I can hear a little bit more, but again, I think the vocals are just a bit too loud here. Very solid vocals. But, you know, did we really expect anything less? You know, I don't know if Hayden produced this or not. I'm guessing she probably did. And I think that she is definitely, if she is the one that produced it, I think that this is just further proof that she has grown as a producer. Because again, the mixing is very off. It's not bad per se. It just, if I were listening to this on headphones, I would have to definitely turn the volume down, like lower than what I would normally have it turned down to. Um, Again, it's just very, very, the vocal mixing is very, very high. Um, and that's a little unusual. Usually my complaint would be I can't hear the vocals. Um, Definitely not an issue here. Okay, so that was Michelle Pfeiffer. Again, I'm still fuzzy on the title. Why is it called Michelle Pfeiffer? Does anyone know? Is there something that I'm not getting? Um, I'm not really familiar with a lot of her movies, so maybe there's something in the lyrics that relates to one of her films that I don't know the reference for. Um, and if that's the case, you know, it's totally fine. Maybe she just wanted to throw people off with the title. I've done that. So if that's the case, I get that as well. Okay, the next track is actually, let me look here and make sure that I'm not giving you false information. Yes, the next track is the highest rated track on the album. So I'm guessing that this is in a similar vein as American Teenager from Preacher's Daughter. I'm guessing that maybe this is the more quote unquote mainstream track, the one that would be most palatable for the general public. And this track is titled Crush. So let's get into this. This has been a spiritual journey, and I'm glad you all are here along for the ride. His windows already passed, so he's shooting at the glass, keeping guns in his locker, and he denies it. Like this kind of reminds me of Lana Del Rey at the start. Um, like, okay, now it doesn't. Okay, I see why this one is the highest rated, because it's definitely more, it's definitely geared more towards the general public with the melody and the beat behind it. I could definitely see this playing on mainstream radio. I will say this. This is going to be, I already know, this is going to be one of those albums that I will likely need to go back and read the lyrics because, and I normally don't have an issue with this, but I'm actually having trouble deciphering the lyrics while I am listening to it. I can hear the melody, I can hear the individual notes themselves, but the words are kind of muddled to me. And normally I don't have this issue with Ethel, so I'm wondering if perhaps, and again, it may be intentional, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to pull the lyrics up to see what is going on here. Because I have no idea what any of those words were. It literally was just noise to me. And I don't mean noise in a bad way. I mean, it was just indecipherable. And I don't like that. Because obviously she puts a lot of thought into her lyrics. a lot of time and effort. So I don't particularly like it when I can't make them out, because especially with an artist like Ethel, the lyrics are very, very important because her songs usually tell a story. So let me pull these up really fast. Some of them I understood. Like I understood the part about shooting at glass, and the part about um, his dad being on death row. I understood that part, but I'm gonna listen to this while I read the lyrics. See if I can figure out where I am. Um, See, I can understand these lyrics. Okay, that's fair. Marble Reds. Okay, I can understand them when I'm looking at them, so I'll have to spend more time with this one. I like that. Okay. See, again, if I were not looking at these lyrics right now, I wouldn't have a clue what the lyrics were. It's like she's singing in cursive. Does that make sense? Like there's very little enunciation going on here. Okay. Okay, that's not a bad song. Again, just based on the melody and the beat, I really understand why the more mainstream audiences would have heard it. Again, the enunciation is not my favorite thing here, but I think once I have time to sit with it and really, it's probably one of those, once I know what the lyrics are, I won't have any trouble hearing them, but just going into it blind, it's very difficult to decipher. Okay. The next track is track 3, God's Country, and we have another feature. This is unusual. Ethel doesn't usually do features. Not that features are a problem, but at least in the case of track 1, I would prefer that to be Ethel's solo. I'm not a huge fan of features in general. Um, some of them are very, very good, but for the most part, I would just rather hear the artist that I'm listening to. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I like a good feature if the voices mesh together, if they go really well. Um, I'm not really usually a fan of like hip hop rap features. Those are usually the ones that turn me off. Any other kind of feature I'm usually okay with. Um, Like the first one, like I said, I would have preferred that to be just Ethel by herself. I know there is a version of that song that is just solo, so I may have to look that one up later. But for now, let's get into God's Country, featuring Wicca Phase Springs Eternal. I'm not familiar with this artist. I do know that this artist is popular, but I have never heard anything that they have done. So let's get into this. See, I can understand these lyrics perfectly. It's so simple, but it's so effective. I'm getting some House in Nebraska vibes from this, and I love it. I doubt it. Just because you're older doesn't mean it makes sense. Okay. Are we reminiscing on a past love gone wrong? It seems like that might be the case. I really like this one. Okay, now I'm reminded that it's Ethel again. Okay. Ooh, those vocals. I will never grow tired of her voice. Never. She really masters that ethereal, haunting quality, and I just love it. She could sing the Starbucks menu, and it would be creepy, and I would love it. Just based on his voice, I'm guessing he sings like alternative indie rock music? I don't know. I wasn't even sure if it was a male or a female when we started. He reminds me of the lead singer of Bring Me the Horizon. I definitely like this feature more than the other one. This one works very, very well. Oh, dang. That's not good. Okay. It's always good. Ooh. I really love her vocals there. That was beautiful. not a religious person, but I do like this song. It's very on brand for Ethel's theme that she explores in her music. Definitely got that southern vibe, the religious undertones. Although in this one they're not really undertones, it's more like in your face. But it's something that you would experience as a teenager growing up, especially in the South. I don't think there are many of us here in the South that didn't have these, this kind of spiritual journey. Some people stayed with their religions that they were raised in. Others, like me, did not. Okay, that's an odd choice of words. Why specifically dog teeth? Hellhound, maybe? I don't know, it just seemed like it would fit. If this doesn't end in like a giant beat drop, I'm gonna be so sad. Because it's just building. There it is. Okay. I was gonna be really sad if it didn't drop. Okay. Again, it gives me House of Nebraska vibes. Not lyrically, but musically. I love when it's just her voice and just a very, very soft instrument. It really, really lets her vocals shine, and I love it. Okay, I really like that one. Again, I'm not a religious person, but I like that one. I like that the feature wasn't overpowering. Yeah, I really like that one. Okay, the next track is Unpunishable. Okay. I have high hopes for this one just based on the title alone. So let's see if it exceeds or if it just meets. I'm gonna guess it exceeds expectations. Ethel frequently does. Down bad in that state, sacrificial angel, dirty slut with AIDS. Okay, I am 9 seconds in and I am already reminded of Family Tree. The intro is very, very reminiscent of these crosses all over my body. That's what it reminds me of. See, very similar. Did she? Did she say sucking on his teeth? Excuse me, Miss Cain? Is that what we said? I'm gonna look that up just to make sure. That is what she said. Miss Ma'am, why are we sucking on people's teeth? That's an odd thing, but okay, we're gonna go back a little bit. Okay. Family Tree. It's exactly what this reminds me of. Okay. I really like this one. Okay, this reminds me, again, Family Tree, where that chorus comes in. And, you know, she sings the Take Me Down to the River. You know, and kind of similar vibes here. But you could easily swap the vocal track with this, and it would probably fit very well. Yeah, I really like it. But again, the whole time I'm listening to it in my head, especially this part, I'm hearing, you know, take me down to the river and bathe me clean. You know, that's just what I'm hearing. Ooh, that guitar. Our girl knows how to work a guitar. Okay, so far this one's been my favorite. And we only have 2 tracks to go. Oh, that guitar. I love that. Okay, does she mean red light like red light district? Maybe? Ooh, maybe, okay. I really like this one. That slight auto-tune on her vocals really adds to that seedy vibe. And again, it's not auto-tune meant to hide anything wrong. It's auto-tune meant to enhance the overall atmosphere. She uses it very, very well here. Love that guitar. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it just keeps getting better and better. That guitar, you guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I have to pause. Okay, I need a minute. I think that one might be my favorite one so far. Again, we've got 2 tracks left. Yeah, I need more like that. That is, oh my gosh. Okay. The next track is the title track, Inbred. And it is the second highest ranked track. So I have very high hopes for this one. Is it anything like the one before it? Because, oh my goodness, that was incredible. All right, here we go. And can I just say real quick, I love that her label is Daughters of Cain Records. I love that. Oh, is that like a wind whistling? I really like that. Really adds to that creep factor. I know I say that a lot when I listen to Ethel, but girl knows how to create an atmosphere. Okay. I mean, you usually would be. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pause that for a minute. Okay, wait a minute. What is going on here? Okay. Just based on the track title, I have a feeling I'm about to be severely traumatized. I knew when I got into this that I would be traumatized again. Okay. Okay. I think I'm ready now. Let's get right into this trauma. What? Oh no. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Whoa. Okay, I can relate to that line, and only that line so far. I'm getting some real incest vibes here. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, obviously the title track is Inbred, but still, this is unsettling. Whoa, okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, whoa. Whoa. Excuse me, what? What the? Okay. Um, I don't I don't really have any words to say about that particular line, other than that was not what I was expecting at all. Um, the line that I just heard, I really wish she would have held that note out a little longer. I feel like it really would have added something to it, but I did like it, so I want to listen to that part again. But I really wish she would have held that note a little bit longer. See, I would have held it a little bit longer. I love her background vocals. Well, okay, at least somebody knew. Very nice. Okay, I think that end might be my favorite part of that. Unfortunately, because it's, you know, the end of the song, but I think vocally that was the most incredible thing. Um, I really liked those ending notes. That was great. The rest of the song, however, lyrically, um, wow, you guys. Um, she went there. Okay. Did not sugarcoat it. Good for her. I like that. And I think that that's an interesting point. I know I said I wasn't going to say anything about it, but now that I've had time to think about it a little bit more extensively, um, it's good that she, put it so bluntly, because you can't deny that that's what she's talking about. Um, you can't sweep it under the rug by saying, "Oh, she didn't explicitly say this. She didn't come right out and accuse anybody." No, she did. There's no denying it. And that's a good thing. Um, Unfortunately, it seems like she is very much in almost like a Stockholm syndrome kind of situation, where it's very, very detrimental to her, but she doesn't want to leave. It's probably something that's all she's ever known, and she doesn't want anyone to take that from her. So, whoever this narrator is in this song, I have so much sympathy, and I really wish that, that it would work out. Again, I know that these are fictional situations, but there are all too many people that are in situations like that. And so it's a good thing that this is being brought up. Okay. That one was a lot, you guys. That one was a lot. That was a lot to take in. But we have one track left. And the title is Two-Headed Mother. And just based on what we heard from the last track, now I'm nervous. I feel like I should always be nervous going into Ethel Cain. But towards the end, she pulls out all the stops there towards the end. So here we go. Last track. Ooh, I thought for a moment that the flies were back. You guys know how I feel about the flies. It's softer than what I would have expected from a track with a title like this. But then again, Sun Bleached Flies had the exact same effect on me, so we'll see. Sorry, I'm attempting to look up the lyrics for this. There we go. This one, vibe-wise, almost reminds me a little bit of Gibson Girl. It's got a very disorienting feel to it. I don't know about the subject matter yet, but musically that's what I get from this. I really like that guitar though. Okay. Well, that took a turn quickly. Okay, this one, the melody is not really doing it for me, guys. Mainly because there's not really one. I mean, it's great for creating a vibe and for moving whatever story along, but as far as something that I would seek out again, unless I'm looking for a particular... Unless I'm in a particular mood, I don't think that I would seek this one out again, just based on what I've heard so far. It's not bad by any means. It's just... I really like songs that have a melody, and this one kind of doesn't. Musically, I absolutely love it. Lyrically, I like it. Again, I just wish there was a little bit more of a discernible melody. This part I really, really like. This one's almost like spoken word, and I'm not the biggest fan of spoken word tracks, so I really like her vocals here though. Again, I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely not my favorite. See, now that spoken word part I really like. If it had just been done at the end only, and maybe there had been a stronger melody throughout, I think I would have liked that one a little bit more. Again, there was nothing inherently wrong with it. I just, I wish there had been a stronger melody line. Um, okay, so that was Inbred by Ethel Cain, and talk to me about it, guys. Let me know. What is your favorite track on Inbred? What's your least favorite track? And again, least favorite doesn't mean bad. Just means it's a little lower on your ranking. Anyway, my favorite was Unpunishable by far, closely followed by Inbred, although again, subject matter, it makes me uncomfortable, but I did like it. I appreciate what she was trying to do with that song. And then second, so my ranking would be Unpunishable, Inbred, God's Country, Crush, Michelle Pfeiffer, and then Two-Headed Mother. But again, none of them are bad. And I know there are a couple bonus tracks on here that I did not get to. I will get to them in another one. That will probably be a future video, so stick around for that. But again, yeah, just let me know what you liked, what you didn't like as far as this album goes. What's something that you would love to see me react to? Whether it is something by Ethel, whether it's someone else. Let me know. I am always open to your suggestions. And as always, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!